Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian Donnelly. My goal is to educate consumers more about the alcoholic beverages that they drink. And the final product I have today is the Maestro Dobel 50th Extra Añejo Cristalino. So it comes in this rather large and rather fancy gift box. And you'll see why once I open it up. I mean, this is what this bottle looks like. And then you can see there's information inside the gift box. So let's take this out. Set the gift box aside. All right, here's what this bottle looks like. And you can see, I mean, this thing looks like a science experiment. I mean, it literally looks like a giant beaker from high school science. And it's really heavy. Now, I have one of the older style bottles. I just recently saw in a liquor store that there's a new bottle design for this with a much longer neck. While I'm sure that is much more convenient to hold and to pour, I don't think it looks as good as this kind of, I mean, this I think is nicely proportioned. And when you have that longer neck, I just don't think it looks as good. And because this is, really heavy premium glass, whenever you're done with this, for example, so when I finished a bottle of this for the first time, I saved this and my wife used it as a floral vase. And so I think that was a really clever idea and it looks really good on our counter. As mentioned earlier, Dobel is short for Juan Domingo Beckman Legorreta, the brand's founder, owner, and 11th generation tequila producer. The Maestro Dobel 50th is an extra añejo Cristalino tequila created to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the brand's founder. This product strikes a balance between tradition and innovation. This expression uses agave sourced exclusively from a single family-owned estate at the base of a volcano in the lowlands of Jalisco. This agave is fully matured between 8 and 12 years old and harvested at the peak of its sugar concentration. The piñas are slow cooked for 72 hours to extract the sugars, then fermented and double distilled in copper pot stills. This expression is aged in American and Eastern European oak barrels for a minimum of 3 years, then filtered to remove the color and bottled at 80 proof or 40% ABV, at least for the United States. All right, let's taste it. You can see there's the cork. I'm going to read through the tasting notes provided by the brand. So the color is described as clear, sparkles with steel and platinum reflections. So I guess when you're paying this much for a clear tequila, you have to find a way to jazz up a way to describe that this product is clear. The aroma is described as a compelling marriage of caramel, honey, cooked agave, and dried fruit with hints of chocolate, tobacco, and sweetness, herbal notes, and a touch of light freshness, lingering vanilla, and nutmeg. That is quite an aroma description. I don't know. It's a very subtle aroma on the nose, and I don't know if I'm quite getting all the different flavors that they're describing. The palate is described as voluminous. Rich taste fills the palate with a silky mouthfeel. Notes of fig, quince, date, pineapple, and pumpkin. Hints of cinnamon, vanilla, and clove emerge with each sip. All right, let's see how it tastes on the palate. Oh, that's big. That's really good. That's big. That's rich. It's definitely bigger. I mean, it's super tasty. Super tasty. It's not boozy. You know, this is an extra añejo, so it's spent that considerable extra time in the barrel. So it should be no surprise. I mean, this is big barrel flavors in a really enjoyable way. I mean, they're really tasty. This product is super, super drinkable. And I definitely think, you know, it's much more complex on the palate than it is on the nose. You can definitely taste through all the different flavors. And there's this nice balance of, you know, kind of fruit flavors as well as, you know, those traditional barrel flavors like baking spices. And then, you know, there's a little bit of agave. So again, you know, these fruit flavors, which I believe are derived from the agave and derived from fermentation, as well as the kind of baking spice flavors that you get from the barrel. And again, this is, you know, spent 3 years in barrel. So it's going to have a lot of barrel flavors, and it's definitely more barrel forward, but it's everything's pretty well integrated, and this is super, super tasty. The finish is described as long and pleasant, super pleasant. I mean, and as I've been talking, I mean, the flavors are still there. They're still hanging around in my palate. They've changed a little bit, and I would definitely say, you know, this has a long finish, and you know, just like with wine, a long finish is an indicator of quality. So, is this product worth it? Well, let's look at my pricing. So in my market, this product would retail between, let's call it $144 and $156. So is this product worth it? Again, you know, I hate to ride the fence, but that's going to be up to you, right? If you can afford $144 to $156, so let's call it $150 for a bottle of tequila, then I definitely think this product can deliver on that. It's got a really cool packaging. It's super unique. And it's really, really drinkable. I mean, this has great flavor to it. If you like super premium barrel forward tequila, I mean, this product is perfect for you, especially it's got kind of a flashy packaging. I know some people think the idea of charcoal filtering a extra añejo tequila is absolute blasphemy. If you can kind of get over that, I think it adds an additional layer. I mean, it's so interesting to see this crystal clear tequila in your glass, and then you drink it, and it has all the kind of barrel forward complexity that you might expect from an extra añejo. So if you can afford $150 on tequila, I think this product is worth it. If you do not want to spend over $100 on a bottle of tequila, especially a bottle of Cristalino tequila, absolutely no problem. I completely understand. There are tons and tons of options available for you at every single price segment. That's the incredible thing about the tequila or agave category is because it is so popular, there are so many incredible options at every single price point. And so consumers can be really picky and they can really dial in exactly the flavor profile or the brand that they like, that they think offers the most value for the money, because that's what it's all about, bang for your buck value and finding the product that is just perfect for you for the right price. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe even learned something. Please give this video a like and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you'd like to be notified whenever I have new content on this website or my YouTube channel, please consider signing up to my email newsletter. I'll leave a link below in the description. And if you'd like to support this channel further, please consider becoming a Patreon member or gift me a cocktail through the link below in the description. Thank you so much again for your support. And as always, please drink responsibly. Cheers.